Hello, everyone. Sorry, I was running behind. I had parent teacher conferences with all three of my children's teachers. So, yeah. So I'm here. At first, I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to make it to sprints. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just create some sprints because I forgot to create them a few days ago, anyways. So I'm here. I need to read. Um, I feel like for this first sprint, which is going to be a 60-minute, I'm gonna take a shower. Like it's been a long day. Um, at work, I got my evaluation and stuff like that in regarding my raise, which all good things. It was all positive, so I'm really excited about that. I'm also in the process of uh, creating a career pathway for myself within the library, um, where maybe down the road I might pursue another position for adult services, which I'm dabbling into now. Like I still do things regarding adult services, but I mean like as my position. I'm thinking of eventually applying for becoming a part of adult services on top of my um, other role that all the other roles that I do at the library. Um, and there's other things that I'm also interested in regarding our history and genealogy department, which if I can get in there and shadow somebody and stuff like that, that would be amazing. And I will actually be putting my degree into some use. so so once again, I'm sorry that I'm starting late. Like I yeah, but I had parent teacher conferences with all three of my kids' teachers, and then on top of that, one of my oldest son's teacher's assistant was it was crazy was one of my was my first grade. She was one of my elementary schools of her first grade, which was crazy. I'm like, you look familiar. She's like, you look familiar too. And she was like, oh my gosh, you were one of my students. And I'm like, yes, you were. I'm like, oh shoot. Like that was crazy. Like meeting my old elementary teacher, like insane. And then she's part of my son's teacher's assist. She's my son's teacher's assistant on top of that. So it was crazy. I'm like, you better stay on him. She's like, no worries, I got you. And then also my oldest son's teacher, she's also my coworker. We trained together when we started working for the library. So literally, I already told like when I was talking to her about my son or whatever, she's like, "Oh," and I told her where he's attending school, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be teaching there." And then she asked me what grade he was gonna be in, and I told her, she's like, "Oh, he's in my class." So it was, and so literally, with I have good relationships with my kids' teachers, which I love. So all good things. All good things. It was like all the teacher conferences that I had with my kids' teachers were very productive, very informational. So I really, so yeah. And then I just kept talking to my old elementary school teacher and my coworker as well, and that took up some time. So we got home a little late, and then we ended up stopping at a few places before we officially got home. So I once I got home, the kid like we did some reading. Kids took their baths and showers, and now they're in the bed, and now I'm officially able to read. Um, Hey Mel. Oh, thank you. I feel like I need to like die a little bit more. I'm like, oh, but I think the burgundy came through, so I was happy about that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I was nervous, a nervous wreck when trying to dye my hair. Wow, crazy how things come full circle, right? I'm like, Columbus is so small. Hey Brandy, how are you? Let me also send this link real quick before I completely forget, because that happens. Mm, okay. Okay. Cool. 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 All right. Sent that. But what is everyone reading tonight? I finished. I also did a book review that I need to post tonight. That because it's my posting date, so I need to get that up and like running as soon as possible. I love that color on you. Thank you. I think I'm officially. I'm gonna stick with burgundy. I think burgundy, like the brown was fine, like the blondish looking stuff, it was okay, but I think burgundy is definitely I think I like the like most. And but I thank you so much. Like I've been like when I went to work, my coworkers like, oh my gosh, I love this reddish burgundy on you. It makes your skin pop. I'm like, okay, thank you. I'll keep that in mind. Um, I do need to get my hair done, but I'm like, I just washed it and dyed. I need a break. Cause y'all know I don't like doing much to my hair, which is why I got locks in the first place. Cause I don't like messing with my hair. Like I can't. And honestly, I think because I just never had the patience to do my hair. I wasn't that girly where, oh, I want to do my hair like this. I'm like, no. I'm like, just put it in braids, just leave me alone. Like yeah, but yeah. But thank you so much, Brandy. And thank you, Mel, as well. I finished interview. Oh crap! There we go. I finished interview with a vampire, so I'm gonna finish the 1994 movie. I'm almost done. Then read One Piece Volume 6. Ooh, okay. Well, I've been trying to finish Monster, and so yesterday, like literally, I read volumes 7 and 8 of Monster. So now I'm at the final volume. I know, I think Tia and Elise's had said that it wasn't worth it, but I still wanted to say that I finished it. So I'm reading the last and final volume of Monster. I want to see for myself what happens regarding Dr. Tenma and Eva, all those stuff, and about the kid Yvonne or Eon, whatever the fuck his name is. So this is what I'm going to be, excuse me, reading tonight. I'm also thinking about making myself some breakfast food. Like at first when I got home, I had no energy, but now that I'm like hungry and gonna be taking a shower, yeah, I'm thinking about making me some breakfast food. Um, Let me see. Me either. I haven't had a retwist in 3 months. Yes. I'm like, man, like I want a break from doing my hair, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't feel like paying nobody to do my hair right now either. I need to keep that money in my pocket because I'm gonna need it. Like, I made the decision that also, like, with everything with Target, for me personally, I'm not gonna be shopping there. I had to make that decision. I talked to my husband about it, how I felt about it. I saw people's, I saw Tabitha Brown's video. I saw the lady from the lip bar. But when I went to like get my hair dye and all, like I need to also get shampoo and stuff like that, um I went to one of the black owned hair stores that we have in Columbus. And they had a lot, like they had Carol's Daughter. They had all the black owned brands in that store. So I was like, okay, I don't necessarily have to go to Target to get their stuff and to still support them and stuff like that, because I can go to this black owned bookstore, not only, or not bookstore, Lord help me, black owned hair store and still support their business and also still support the owner of the hair brands that I purchased that, a couple days ago. Um, I made that decision for myself, because it's like, if you want to get rid of these, DEI and roll it back, I'm like, okay, if you feel like you need to do that to save face regarding the corporation and to be part of Cheetos, whatever you want to call him being part of, I don't even fucking know anymore. Like that's up to you. But like for me personally, I'm not going to be shopping at Target. So I've been like reevaluating on where I'm going to be going shopping. I'm not going to be going to Sam's Club. Literally this weekend, I plan on going to Costco and getting a membership. So yeah, let's see. Tonight I'm reading Foul Lady Fortune. Oh, I read that one. I need to read the second one, but I need to read that one. Let's see. I'll fake twist this front row and part row for weeks before I actually do my whole hair. I love it. Yep. Right. I get it. No judgment here. Trust me, no judgment here. I'm going to be reading East of Eden tonight. Okay. All right. I wish we had a black owned beauty supply out here. I wish it was everywhere. And it's rare. So it's just like, okay, y'all, we need to have more Black owned beauty supply stores. We need to have more Black owned bookstores. We need to have Black owned grocery stores. I feel like this is the time to do that. Like this is it. I'm like, yo, I'm like in my head, I'm like, you know what? We have been putting our money towards these corporations for years and years and years, and all that money could have gone to our own local stores, like our Black owned local stores. So it's like I hope that we all come together when and figure it out, right? That's a dream. Like I really hope that we do come together. This is the time that we need to do so. Um, this week has been real, um, especially with the whole thing of the freeze that Cheetah was also doing. Oh, I got a bruise. Oh no, I don't know what happened. But and so I had to, had a meeting with my manager about certain things and how I felt, and she let me in on a few things, and I'm like, okay, so things are in play, things are happening where we are protected, and what we plan to do as far as helping our communities as best to our abilities, we're going to be doing, um, and in all things, like like I was worried for a second, especially with the libraries, like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? But she gave me some relief of what she told me. But yeah, we need more Black owned businesses, y'all. Black owned businesses. But yeah, so I'm gonna be reading this once again. Monster. This is volume 9, the final volume. This first sprint, I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to take a shower and then make me some breakfast food. And so maybe I'll do a 75. I'm going to change it to 75 because I'm like, I need more time to get myself situated. So we're going to, instead of a 60, we're going to do a 75. I'm going to change that up right now. Okay. Gives me an extra 15 minutes. It's perfect. So let me put this up. Bam. Here we go. So we're going to start with a 75. And then go from there. I don't know how long these sprints are going to be. I'm thinking right now it's 8:49 my time, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm thinking maybe around 11:30 would be the cutoff time. Usually I try to go to bed at 10:30, but I started late, so maybe I'll say this 11 or 11:15. I'll do that because I know I still need my rest. But yeah, let me see. Hey Courtney, hey everyone, gonna go shower, but I want to say hi. Same girl, I'm about to take a shower too. I'm like, it's been a long day. I need a shower. Oh, hey Courtney. But all right, y'all, we're gonna start with this 75. I will see y'all in a little bit. Happy reading. Hey y'all, how was that sprint? I was able to take a shower, um, post my book review and stuff, so that's now live on my channel. Then I started reading this. I'm only 38 pages in. I plan on finishing this, that way I can return it to the library because I plan on going to an author event tomorrow to meet Amber McBride, who had written Me Moth. Um, so I'm excited to meet her at the library. That'll be fun. I was thinking of doing a video strictly for my patrons regarding the author event, so I might do that where it might not be a long video, but it'll be like my like come with me to the library to an author event type of situation, which just strictly for patrons. It won't even be on my channel. So I'm thinking about doing that content. We shall see. But yeah, I was supposed to make myself some food, but I I just wanted to sit in my chair and just chill for a second. So there was that. So I wasn't as productive, but I got a few things done. I definitely want to finish this though. This is the ninth and final volume of Monster, and I can finally, once I finish this, I can finally say I read the series. I finished it. Um, so yeah, and it's a quick read. So I feel like in the next sprint, we're gonna do two more sprints. We're gonna do a 60-minute and then a 30, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I definitely want to go to bed at a sort of decent time. if you wanna consider like 11 something decent. My goal was for 10:30, but I started sprints a little later than usual today due to parent teacher conferences that took place today. So there's that. But how did everyone else do? Let's see. Another long work day tomorrow, but I hope to at least be here a bit when you come back before bed. Okay. Howdy, lovely Mel. How you doing? Me is back. Awesome. Welcome back. Hey, Brandy and Chad. Finally in bed so I can read Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reed. You know what? I have yet to read that book. I need to, but I know like I've come to the point where I can't read every book that I want to like read. It's impossible because there's so many good reads, But it's been on my list. I just need to eventually pick it up. Enjoy, Cherie. I'm in bed too. Unfortunately, not going to make it to chat. I got 15 minutes and going to go to sleep. No problem. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for coming in, Courtney. Hey, spent all day in bed with chronic pain, nerve pain. Truly is a bit. I'm so sorry, Auntie. I hope you feel better. Oh gosh, I really do hope you feel better. That sounds terrible. I hate when people feeling like that and you have chronic pain. Oh my gosh. But yes, I really hope you feel better soon, soon. Now I'm hoping to continue looking for Smoke. I have that book and I have not read it yet, so that's another book on my list that I am for sure reading this year. Okay, I'm off to bed. Night, y'all. Night, Courtney. Good night, Courtney. Oh, Auntie, I hope tomorrow's better. Yes, same. Got to 74% and looking for Smoke. How are you liking it? I need to find my copy now that you bring that book up. I need to find it. And then I also need to look into the Missy Elliott readathon. I need to look into the prompts that Cachet is doing. I have I've already read this, but I'm trying to get my TBR for next month in order. I'll just give y'all a sneak peek of it since y'all here. I'll still do a video, but still. And majority of these are library books. This is my own copy. So I'm gonna be reading The Davenports More Than This by Crystal Marquise. That's one. It's from the library. We have The Wind on Her Tongue by Anita Kopex, which I'm really looking forward to this one. I loved the first book. I forget what the first book title was. Oh my gosh. Don't remember. Hold on. It'll come to me, hopefully. I don't remember, but I read the book. It's regarding like Mami Wata and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to reading this one. The next one is The Queen's Spade. This is by Sarah Raleigh. Been wanting to get into this. Sounds really good. I know that Ashley had read this, or she was currently reading this maybe a few days ago. Let me see. This is a young lady can take only so many injuries before humiliation and insults forge a view of revenge. And I guess this is taking place in the year of 1862 in England. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. So here's this one. Another one, cannot wait to read. It's Black and Blues: How a Color Tells the Story of My People. This is by Imani Perry. So here's another one from my library. Next one, I'm excited for this one. This is The Resurrectionist. This is by A. Ray Dunlap. It says, a dazzling debut novel of dark academia in the early 19th century. The Resurrectionist brings to life the deliciously macabre adventures of a young medical student lured into the illicit underworld of body snatching. Historical fiction, true crime, and romance intertwine in a harrowing tale of murder, greed, and the grisly origins of modern medicine. So here is another one. The next one, thought I would give it a try. This is The Starlight Air by Amelie Howard. This is supposed to be like a romantasy, also from my library. So I'm excited to read this. Hopefully I can get to all these. Some more. This next one is manga. We have Sheltering Eves. And then we have Uso Has a Dream, Volume 1. So these are just books that I plan on reading next month. And I'm still compiling up some more books to add to the pile. So there is some books I'm looking forward to reading next month. But let's go ahead and do another sprint. We're going to do a 60. And then, like I said, the last sprint after this one will be a 30-minute. All right. Okay. All right. I updated that. So here we go. All right. And let me get to the rest of the comments as well. This is thank you, Cherie. Finished watching Interview with a Vampire. Now I can finally read. Yay! Also, like I started, I can just bring this back. I started continuing on watching the season 7 of Outlander because I'm like, oh, like all the season finale or whatever of the second part of the seventh season is completely finished. So I watched the first episode of the second half of season 7. So, and it's really good. It's nice seeing Jamie and Claire and Ian and everybody again. So that's what I've been watching. Still, Keandra and I are watching Yellow Jackets on Netflix. I didn't know it had 2 seasons. So I'm like, oh, we have a lot to watch. We just finished Silo, which we finished the 2nd season. So hopefully they continue with the series. I hate when my husband and I, we watch a TV series and they either cancel it or they just don't they just completely like just stopped it randomly without any explanation. So yeah, that's what I've been watching as of late. And of course my anime. I've been watching my anime. Hello everyone. Hey Bethany! How are you? Long time no see. Let's see. 40 pages into East of Eden. It's a lot easier to get into than I anticipated. That's good. That's good to hear. Let's see. I'm listening to Family Lore by Elizabeth Acevedo while I do the dishes and straighten up. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Atia. I hope tomorrow is a better day for you. Yes. Hope it gets easier and easier. I hope you feel better soon, Atia. Gee, I really want to read The Queen's Spade. I love the author series, The Bones of Ruin. Ooh, thank you, friends. We love it. Impromptu library haul, right? I'm like, I told y'all, like, I'm trying to save as much money as possible. Of course, there are going to be some books that I personally want. I'm going to get, like, it's going to happen. But if anything, I'm utilizing my library to the fullest. Um, and I feel like not like more than ever after these past few years, I feel like utilizing your library is so freaking important. So freaking important. Hi, thanks for the sprints. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. I was like, I need to do some sprints. I haven't seen y'all in a bit. I feel like Thursdays is going to be my sprinting days because the other days out of the week it's difficult. Yeah, my work schedule is crazy, and then my kids have certain things scheduled that I have to try to figure out. So it's a lot of moving parts on a continuous basis. Um, or I should say continue, like constant. Sorry, y'all. I'm just looking at my comments. All right. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, I didn't mean to stop talking. It says we need to support our libraries more than ever. Yes, it's so crucial. Like especially what was happening earlier this week regarding the pause that was taking place regarding funding for things, and it's just like that affects the libraries a lot too. Um, it's just so many things have happened in the past couple of days, and even what happened last night was a tragedy. Like I still can't believe that happened. Like I still can't believe what happened regarding the Black Hawk, the helicopter, and then the flight. Like that really scares me to death. And I'm not trying to bring fear on nobody. It's just for me, like the, I can't imagine. Like we put so much faith in people making sure the flight plan is correct and the airways is proper, and it's like those mistakes cannot happen. But then again, I have my conspiracies as well, and I'm like, something is not adding up. But that's just my opinion. I have my conspiracies on things. We know how our government we operate in. They'll be making it seem like it was this, but it was something completely the opposite of what they're trying to tell us. Um, so yeah, it's been a lot, and I know they were pausing school lunches. They were pausing a lot of things. Like my mom, literally just a few minutes ago, she sent me this from my aunt. It says Defense Intelligence Agency. It says DIA workforce pause on special emphasis programs and related activities and events. She got this on January the 28th. It says the agency is working internally and with the department to implement the executive orders ending radical and wasteful government DEI programs and preferencing and initial revisions of harmful executive orders and actions dated January 20th, 2025. We are receiving questions across the workforce on the way forward with special emphasis programs, special observances, agency resource groups, affinity groups, and employee networking groups. Then it says 2. DIA will pause all activities and events related to agency special emphasis programs effective immediately until further notice. Additionally, special observances hosted throughout the year of the command element, directorates, and special offices are also paused. These include observances related to the following. Here we go. In January, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, or his birthday. February, Black History Month. March, Women's History Month. May, Holocaust Day, Days of Remembrance. Another day in May, Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. In June, Pride. June 19th, Juneteenth. It has an asterisk on it. Um, and then it says August 26th. It says Women's Equality Day. September 15th through October 15th, National Hispanic Heritage Month. In October, National Disability Employment Awareness Month. And then in November, it says National American Indian Heritage Month. The pause will not affect the federal holidays. So the asterisks, the federal holidays that had the asterisks were Juneteenth, which was June 19th, and then for Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. That's it. The rest is affected. And it says DIA will also pause agency resource groups, affinity groups, and employee network groups, effective immediately until further notice. So I'm like, that's crazy. My aunt had sent that to my mom. My mom sent it to me. I'm just like, I'm just ready to leave. Like, I'm going to renew my passport and be like, peace out. Like, I'm gone. I'm done. I low key might switch to some volumes of manga that I need to give back to my library. Yeah, same. Like, that's why I'm like, I'm trying to read this because I got to return it. Like, I got to. We'll see. Right. But all right, y'all, let's go ahead and read. So this is going to be our sprint. We're going to do a 60-minute, and then the last sprint is going to be a 30-minute. So let's get to it. All right, everyone. See y'all in a little bit. This will be our 60-minute sprint. Hey y'all, how was that sprint? I ain't gonna lie, I'm tired. I don't know if I got another one in me. But I did get to page 250 of Monster Volume 9. So if anything, I'll finish this tomorrow before I go to the library and return it. Um, it's pretty good. Some of the stuff I find just a little predictable, but it's good. I'm just glad that I'm finally finishing up this series, so I can finally say that I finished it. Um, and then I'm thinking about my next read will probably be Onyx Storm, because I keep hearing about it, and I read the first two books, so that's probably gonna be my next read. So it's probably gonna be Onyx Storm. Whew. Let's see. I knew it was going to be bad when he was reelected, but I'm still constantly shocked about all of this. Yeah, yeah, it's a lot. Hey, I'm reading a chapter of Black and British by David Alusaga. Alusoga. Hope I'm saying that right. Got to 26% and Such a Fun Age, and just got James by Percival Everett as my first book of February. Ooh, I want to read that, but I have too many books right here that I need to get to next month. But who knows? That'll probably be a book that I eventually will read sometime this year. Hey Bree, just waking up from a nap. A nap sounds good. I really need to go to sleep. So I don't think I can do enough sprint. Like my eyes is just like really low. Perfect timing. I just finished Blue Period Volume 15. Oh, how is it? I was looking at those at the library the other day. Only made it to page 48 of One Piece Volume 6. Next, I'll be listening to an audiobook. I just can't read with eyes right now. What are you doing? As I'm reading this, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sleepy. It's just making me sleepy. But I know with Onyx Storm, when I start that, I will listen to the audio. I was able to get it on Libby. I was surprised. So I'm gonna be listening to that tomorrow, and then finishing this tomorrow as well. Um, but I think I'm ready to go to bed, y'all. I'm ready to head out. Keandre, looking at him through the camera. Keandre just got home. I am sleepy, like sleepy and drained. Being in parent-teacher conferences, talking to my elementary school teacher, and talking to my coworker who is also my son's teacher. Oh, it was a lot. It was fun, but it was a lot. And I'm just like, it is time for me to go to sleep. I'm drained, and it's just time. Let's see. Got to page 50 in East of Eden. Awesome. I'm trying to look at Libby. I'm trying to see what Libby is about to take away. Let me see. I know next week after I read Onyx Storm, I'm going to be reading Death of the Author, which our live discussion will be happening. I need to schedule that. I'm thinking that's going to be scheduled the second week of February, so I need to get that. It's going to be on a Thursday, so I need to get that scheduled. I'm going to read The Wind on Her Tongue. I still need to read Age of Myth by Michael Sullivan, so I got to read that too. And then I also got to read Assassin's Apprentice. I'm trying to skip, and then I have a few books I need to get to, so I'm hoping I can get to them. Let's see. Got to 90% of Family Lore. It's so good. Yes, I love that. Hi guys, sorry missed you. Oh, it's okay. You're completely fine. You're good. I think I'm about to hit. Like, I swear, like I can't do another sprint. Like, I feel like next time I'll definitely do some longer ones. Sorry, I was thinking of Saturday, but Saturday I'm going to my sister's event that's happening at the high school that she teaches. It's called the Black Diaspora. So all of her students and stuff, and her colleagues that came together like 11 years ago and got this started at the high school she teaches. And then she has kids that volunteered to participate. So there's going to be a lot of singing, dancing, rapping, a lot of culture. So I'm looking forward to that. Kiana and my son Keandre is going to be coming with me. I felt like, oh, this would be a good opportunity for y'all. Caden, he would get bored and he would like try to run out of the auditorium. So it's just going to be, I'm going to be kicking it with my two oldest on Saturday. And then tomorrow I'm going to an author event to meet Amber McBride, who had written Me Moth. So I'm doing that. She'll be at the main library downtown around 10 in the morning. So I'm sure it's an hour event. I feel like after that event, I found this Black-owned spot that I want to probably check out since it's not that far from the library that I'll be at tomorrow. So, and I'm thinking about doing exclusive content since I'll be going to the library downtown. So I was like, oh, let me show you our library downtown, that Carnegie had funded and created. And I'll get to see some of my coworkers. They're like, what you doing here? I'm like, it's my off day, so I'm here to see Amber McBride. Oh, sounds fun, yes. Trying to have some fun times, hopefully. And so I'm like, ooh, Amber McBride. And I'm like, I can't find my Me Moth copy to save the life of me. So when I get there, I'm thinking of just purchasing one when I get there because they always sell their books for that event. I already have Onyx Storm by her, so I'll bring that and she can sign that one. But yeah, I can't find my copy. I think I had Kiana borrow it, but I don't think I remember. But yeah, so fun. Sounds like a fun weekend. Yes. I feel like Saturday is gonna be fun, but it's just gonna be super busy because like I get off at 6 and the event starts at 7. So after I leave work on Saturday, I have to run home and get the kids, make sure they're ready, and so we can go. So, and I'm surprising my sister. She doesn't know we're gonna be coming, so I'm gonna surprise her. Her niece and nephew is coming out to support. I'm so jealous. I would love to meet Amber. I'm obsessed with her. I love her writing so much. I still haven't read her middle grade book, and then I'm excited for her newest book that's going to be releasing later on this year, and that cover is just so beautiful. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to her event, and I'll probably think about doing some exclusive content for my patrons. But I think that is it, y'all. I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna tap out. I'm hoping to have more sprints. If anything, I'll have sprints on Thursday for sure. I feel like Thursday is like the easiest and best day for me to be on here and that will be for sprints and that will also be for live discussions. Like I think Thursdays that'll be my day. So for the following year, unless something pops up or I have something scheduled or I swapped a shift with one of my coworkers, I'll just have things scheduled for Thursdays. So definitely make sure y'all got those notifications on and stuff. So for those. But thank you all so much for coming to my sprints. Thank you. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all have a great day tomorrow. Atia, I hope you feel better. Anybody in the chat, if something's happening or something's going on, I really do hope that everything is okay. And if you're sick or whatever, hope you feel better. Like I just want everybody to be okay. But have a